Welcome
We're
back.
live.
We're live. We were actually really prepared
Yeah.
and ready to start on time, but then we started listening to music. So that's on us. Hand up. We're a minute late.
Behind. We
Minute
were all,
late.
Damn it!
Look.
I was gonna start it right at 12 on the dot.
It's a Friday live show. It's a Friday live.
We were listening to Throwback Vibes.
Yeah, we're listening to.
Summer
It's summer.
2015.
Hey, it's starting to feel like 2015. Jose Altuve, double boom ball. Lance McCullers Jr. should have been a win, but 8 strikeouts. We're so back. Where were you in 2015? What were you doing? It's just the summer of 15 all over again. The Houston Astros whoop.
That was ass whooping.
I can't even tell you. That win felt so good in a way no one has felt all year. Legitimately,
yeah.
just like
It was a wire to wire. Felt good.
Nostalgia. It's a hell of a drug. It just felt like I'm 100 years old in a nursing home, and I'm just like, we used to be gods, and they're like, you keep saying this.
Okay, Grandpa, take your pills.
That's what it felt like. It felt like winning like the old days. 9-2 victory. The Houston Astros moved to 26-24, 2.5 back from Seattle, and man, it was a good game. Good game. Lance early on looked like he was going to be like, uh-oh, and then just absolutely mowed some people down. 8 punchies, had a little strut going. Yeah, you see that? He saw a little peacocking, little strut. We're almost there.
On that 7th K, he kind of walked off, and I was like,
ooh,
okay.
All right. But yeah, the offense, anytime, am I gonna say anything to get clipped? I'm not the big dumper, but it was good to take it to a team and show that, like, hey, you're not coming in here and we're not rolling over. Especially George Kirby, first start, he's given the Astros fits since he's broke in the show. It looked like it was going to be like, here we go again. George Kirby's going to go at least 5 in his first start of the year. He's going to strike out 6. We're not going to get any runs. Was cushioned with the 2-run lead, and the Astros just legitimately chipped away and it made it hurt. And it was good to see some old school offense in the sense of generating offense.
Yeah.
A guy on first, get him over a second, get him over third, bring him in. So, yeah. Was anyone in chat at the game? Anyone at the vibes? It looked like a smaller crowd, but it was buzzing a bit, especially after the Jose Altuve home runs. A little double dip. I did not have that on my bingo card.
I did not.
I did not have it.
But I did as soon as he hit that first one. Like, you could feel the atmosphere and
you
him.
See his smile.
It's like a ghost left his body, and
yes.
he was back. And the pop off the bat too. I was going to look at his first home run was, let's see, was this the first inning, second inning?
I think it was 423, 104 off the bat,
106 off the bat.
Damn.
403.
Damn.
And then the first one. Or the second one was 100 off the bat, 372. But his bat speed on both were elite.
Okay.
82.2.
Okay.
On his second one, that is second fastest in the game. The entire game. Tuve, both his home runs were extremely fast. Christian Walker, is bat speed a thing? Oh, should we start looking at that?
Bat speed is a thing.
Because looking at this, the 1 through 6 bat speeds were all Astros.
Okay.
And it was 2 singles and 2 home runs in there.
The thing that upsets me, we should be on a 5-gamer right now.
Should be
on a 5-gamer, but you know what? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Bat speed be damned. It was a damn good night. The bullpen looked really good. I did not like Brian King out there when the score was like 8-2 or 9-2, whatever it was at that point.
He fought through it, but it felt like some unnecessary.
It felt like pitches. Unnecessary bullets were being spent.
But I think he was. I mean, I guess he was already warm. before they took that big league.
Yeah.
Which is why. But still,
Jeremy Pena, superstar.
Yeah.
Isak Paredes. I have never been more wrong. Hand up. This is called accountability. I was wrong. I thought he'd be good with the Crawford boxes. I thought he would be above serviceable. I did not think he would be elite. And everything Isak Paredes has done has been elite. I think I'm falling in love with you, Isak, was his plate vision is Alex Bregman-esque. Like he knows the zone as well as Two did.
He has a presence that's somewhere between Bregman and Jordan.
Yeah, that's
for the pitcher. Like I was thinking about last night, he's kind of imposing.
He opposes himself in the zone.
Yeah,
more than a pitcher throwing a projectile 95 miles an hour.
Like
does.
You don't want to. If you leave one over the plate, you are terrified that he's going to just turn and rip. Oh yeah, especially at home.
A 9-2 win, and Isak went 0 for 4, and his OPS is still 847. Jeremy with the triple with 809 OPS. Obviously, Altuve with the 2 bombs, 4 RBIs. He got his OPS up to 666. Diaz just slowly chipping away and getting everything back up, 624 OPS. Walker with 1 knock. Carantini, Mr. Victor Carantini. I have been on this podcast and I've been on this show saying I know his value. I know what he does. What he does is very well. But for me, I was like, why are you paying this guy $6 million to sit on the bench? It didn't make any sense to me economically. But once again, accountability. I was wrong. And now he's in the lineup every day. He should stay in the lineup every day. His at-bats, and I tweeted it, remind me at times, especially in high leverage or RBI spots, like Michael Brantley. Obviously, there's more strikeouts, and Michael Brantley is above and beyond Victor Carantini. But in moments where you need a big hit, you need to spoil some pitches or just get the guy over and get him in. Victor Carantini's plate coverage is in that Michael Brantley realm, and I think it's grossly underrated by the entire fan base. But also, just a professional approach is so refreshing to see in 2025 because it's a last of a dying breed. It's this situation where the hitters don't do that anymore, right? You got to be old school, and Victor's kind of in that old school thing. And a lot of people agreed on the tweet. I think the exact words were, "Stick with me here."
While you're looking for that, speaking of Victor, guess where he ranks on the Astros with weighted runs created plus?
Second or third?
Second.
Nice.
Paredes is first, 145. Carantini is second, 137. Jeremy Pena is third, 132. So offensively, he's been doing his thing. He's actually negative defensively right now. Currently, but I don't think he has enough sample size behind the plate.
Tweet was, Carantini reminds me of Brantley sometimes with some insane plate coverage and high leverage spots. Cam Smith looks every part of a big leaguer in right field. He's making plays left and right that he shouldn't be making, yet he is.
Yeah, I wanted to look at those plays last night.
While you pull that up, one of the big things that was popping off in the group message with the boys is when Jeremy Pena hits a triple, 500 career hit for Jeremy Pena, which is a great milestone.
Yep.
Space City Home Network put the graphic up of the franchise leaders in hits for shortstops. And in my mind, Carlos Correa is ahead of everyone, right? Just from all the big moments from the moment that he was drafted 1-1 and coming up and leading the charge. But what caught me off guard was this. Jeremy Pena is only chasing 271 more hits for passing Carlos Correa in the record books for hits as an Astro.
Mm-hmm. He'll get there by the end of next year.
Yeah. And I tweeted it, and at Mr. Knows Nothing, spelled NOSE. That's actually really great. Friend of the program tweeted underneath this: either Pena is way more consistent than I remember, or Correa didn't play as much as I thought he did.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a perfect tweet to summarize.
I mean, if you think about it, Correa never had like a big regular season.
21 had probably like when he had that 7 WAR season.
Yeah,
Obviously, a lot of his defense, but
yeah, but he never. It was never. He was never jumping off the page offensively in a regular season. He was very good, but he wasn't
elite.
He wasn't as elite as he was in the postseason. That's where we all remember Carlos Correa.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's still crazy to me though.
Yeah, it absolutely caught me off guard. It was very much the Justin Verlander 12-6 Todd Frazier swing to me. Yeah. I was like, only 251 away. So I thought that was really cool to see because I just blind spot, total blind spot. But looking over at the YouTube comments, if you're over on IG or on Twitter, head over to YouTube where a lot of people are in chat. Sosa asked, Yiner in danger of losing the starting role to Carantini? No, I think they're both going to play split, especially with the big man being down. I don't know when Jordan comes back. I'm still more pessimistic than I know he hit with the people and coaches in the cages, but I don't know. I'm still a few weeks out. I think. Kush says P squared. Pena and Paredes killing it right now. Joester says even when he does get out, he'll make you throw 7 pitches 100%. Talking about Paredes. Chocolate Thunder says we were playing Salazar to sit on the bench since he's been up here. I believe he's a lefty bat too. Yeah, I think Sally's just there to allow Sally being up allows you to have Carantini in the lineup and not worry about a foul ball or something going off with Diaz, and then you have to burn your DH to put Carantini back there. It's a little safety blanket. I said they should have can't put 3 catchers, and I'm glad they finally did because there is a ton of value for Victor Carantini. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah.
JP 250 hits away, years fly by. What is it? Days are long, but years are short.
It's a bar. Did you come up with that?
I think I saw it on a Instagram ad.
So looking at Cam Smith, Jake Myers is currently 6th in baseball.
Who?
Jake Myers. 6th in baseball with 5 outs above average.
Elite.
Where do you think Cam Smith is?
Ooh. Cam's got to be at 4 outs above average or 3. I'm going to say 3 just because of playing time.
He is at 4 outs above average. Wow, he's currently the 11th best fielder in baseball. That's crazy. It's a new position.
Jet says Cam Smith is at a 1.1 B WAR with 103 WRC plus. You take it. I just promoted my tweets. Another tweet. Cam Smith was 365 days ago preparing for a regional in Tallahassee, Florida.
Yep.
And now he's your everyday right fielder for a big league squad in a position he's never played his entire life, and he's owning it.
He's gotten 13 1 to 2 star range, which is basically anything hit catchable with around him, and he's 100%. He's never missed one.
I think yesterday was the best one. I think the first inning.
I was trying to find the one in foul territory.
Oh, that one was nasty. But the one in the first or second inning, Seattle had first and second. Lance kind of had Lance on the ropes early on.
Yeah.
And someone drove it out to right center. I was like, oh shit, that's gonna be off the bullpen wall.
The bullpen, yeah.
And Cam was already playing position that way, playing perfectly. It almost overran it. He had to like catch right here on the side, and I was like, damn, the kid is he's just Johnny on the spot. And I think it's shout out to Dave Clark, shout out to Jason Bell, shout out to the analytics department, everyone in between.
That one
shout out to Dana Brown and even Joe to
batting average on that.
But let's also perspective. Let's even unpack it even further. Joe Espada, you are a second-year manager of a back end of a dynasty. You have a lot of shoes to fill. You started 12-24. Your team made it to the playoffs, then got 2 in a barbecue. You're in year 2 as a skipper, right? It's your team. It's starting to be your squad. And the GM goes, hey, your franchise icon at third. We're going to let him walk. He's going to get $40 million. Your best bat, young right fielder, we're trading away. These are the ingredients we're giving you. And it feels like an episode of Chopped where you open the basket and you're like, what are we going to do here?
Yeah.
And as a manager, especially year 2, with all the pressure of the city, all the pressure of the world, you go, okay, hey, first ball Hall of Famer, greatest second baseman ever. We're going to move you to left. And hey, kid who's never played this spot, you're going to right field and you're going to play it. And you're going to learn halfway through training camp. And you're going to play. And that is 2 of your spots of your lineup card that you're filling out.
Yeah.
And right now in May, it's not even a second thought in the world with both of them one and left. If Altuve is playing second, that's fine too. But we came in right. It's very much like, all right, let's go. And I think that's the little things we don't really see over 162 or we don't think about. I was just last night and I threw my back out. I'm getting old. I'm on the IL.
I wasn't going to out you on that.
I'm on a lot of Excedrin right now. I was laying there and I was just like, damn. If you really think about it, in a metaphor of this is a chopped episode, there wasn't a lot of ingredients in that bucket when you opened up, and to be where you are and to be able to, I think, kind of strike some fear in Seattle. Strike some, hey, we're still here a little bit, and I think obviously there's 3 more games left.
This is one of those series where you can make a statement for sure early in the season. What's up, Dead Mono?
What's up, Guillermo?
What's up, Guillermo?
Ethan asked, what lefty bat would you want the Astros to go after? Top of my head, I would kind of like Cedric Mullins.
Or who were we saying the other day?
Brandon Lowe. I would like Brandon Lowe.
Yeah, I like Brandon Lowe. Trade Jake while his value. You missed that window on Chaz.
Okay. I think you can have a conversation and being like, I don't think you cannot trade Jake Myers. But if there was ever a time the highest value you have, and I think a lot of teams would be like, damn, I really like what I
mean, if there's a team that wants...
You can't.
If there's a team that like...
Ooh, Yelich.
Well,
hold on.
But if there's a team that wants a little bit younger player at Jake's caliber, and they're willing to trade a little bit older lefty outfielder at similar caliber,
you can't. Milwaukee's 25-26, chasing 5.5. If they're sellers, I would say, what's up, Yelich?
That'd be crazy.
I would say, what's up, Yelich?
How's he doing? I don't even know.
I'll pull it up.
Crushed us. I think he had 2 bombs that series.
He had 2 bombs in Pittsburgh the other night. Baseball savant.
How do we feel about Bryce Matthews' buzz lately? Is there buzz about Bryce Matthews right now? About coming up or about... I haven't heard the buzz.
Turtle.
I missed the buzz.
I hope he proves me wrong, Turtle. I've been wrong a lot this entire time we've had Apollo. I've been very wrong this year. So hopefully Bryce Matthews proves me wrong this year. I don't know. I do
agree. The Astros need a lefty bat. I think that's...
Ooh, Yelich. 648 OPS, batting 192, 9 home runs.
Nah.
A lot of blue and red on his Savant page.
I mean, it might make him cheap, and then you just hope that
a
guy with experience, lefty bat.
Yelich's 33. Wow.
Mullins that's a postseason play. That's like let's get a guy with experience, pedigree, lefty bat that you hope that can do something in the postseason. You're not really worried about his regular season numbers.
805 OPS, 236 average for Mr. Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, Cedric's been really good. I'd rather have Cedric. Perfect time to buy. Yeah, on Yelich.
Also, hold on. We buried the Letty.
The lead?
Bury the lead. Bury the Letty. I don't think we're going to get very good news from Nel Blanco. And I don't think we should expect to see him for the rest of the year.
Damn.
I expect bad news. and it's a killer. There's no way to put it. It's a killer. Um, saying all that, what Lance McCullers Jr. did yesterday, man, that was a shot in the arm. Bad metaphor there. That was good momentum for the rotation because, yeah, these arm injuries are starting to pile up a little bit, and your depth is concerning. I think your margins are very thin, but the Astros seem to do this year in and year out. They find a way to spin these guys up, and whether it was Rennell, Spencer, Hunter, Javi, Framber, uh, all these guys in these Spencer, JP France, all these guys in these golden age runs. The year before they break out, they got logged 65 to 75 innings. Right, that means Colton Gordon, AJ Blueball, Ryan Gusto, Miguel Uala. I never say his name right.
I think
Like
it's Uala.
those guys are going to be doing 60 to 75 innings in the show that we didn't even expect. So it jumpstarts that, right? It jumpstarts their development in a year that wasn't expected to, which only pays dividends down the road. That's like the frame of perspective I'm in. Obviously, it sucks. Obviously, especially Rennell Blanco's last start, I think he had 11 punchies over 8.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that I feel for it, and hopefully there's a better update than the little birdies that have been chirping. But yeah, what's up, Carson? Brian is in California right now. He's on site at he's doing selling pipes. He's
Selling pipes.
He's piping.
He's piping all across the country.
He's piping in California. Pause.
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I miss him.
I've finally learned how to find catch probability.
Oh, did you?
I've been fucking grinding on this. Figured it out, and now I can find like basically Cam Smith's best catches. So look for a video.
Okay.
I'm gonna start making Instagram reels of fucking cool catches now that I found this out. Rotation's gonna be fine, but we need some lefty bats. I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim. I don't know. Spencer came up last year and started 28 games. That's people forget. Spencer was like, is maybe a maybe call up, and then he ended up getting 28 starts.
This year was supposed to be Spencer's breakout year. Like, hey, Spencer's going to be,
but
no, I was just saying, like,
yeah,
the first time he was going to be not breakout, like as good as he is, but like, hey, he's going to be
like
pitching,
estimated,
he's going to be pitching that, and it was a year before, so
yeah, he was a year early for sure.
But that's how it feels like all these guys are, and so is it Colton Gordon? Is it Ryan Gusto? Is it Uala? Is it Blue Ball? It's a good spot to be in. It just sucks that it comes off of injuries. So that's kind of
Astros just signed a new outfielder and infielder to minor league contract today.
Yeah, I saw a guy
I missed that
from the White Sox. Damn, Jake Myers.
It's always a guy from the White Sox.
Jake Myers' savant page is pretty sexy.
Traded LMJ for Rennell. That's essentially you were hoping to add LMJ to Rennell and the rest of the rotation. He ended up.
My problem is this: trade-off. We all knew these injuries happen. We all know that your starting rotation is when you break camp is not going to be your starting rotation when October comes around. You're getting lucky every year that you have quality depth and you have quality young pitchers that can come up and produce and give you big league outs. I just hate waiting for the shoe to drop, and that's just me. I'm a Chicken Little when it comes to that. I'm still waiting for the shoe to drop on Zach Greinke because I couldn't believe that we kept trotting him out there, and I'm like, he's gonna give up 10 runs. So you can't keep doing this. But the Astros find a way, and they continue to find a way, and I will continue to give them the benefit of the doubt. They've earned that, and the lab has earned that, and Miller and Murphy have earned that, and Dana Brown's earned that, and it just they
Oh shit!
life finds a way. You know what I mean?
Remember last night when Paredes fouled into the dugout?
Hit Brian Wu.
I didn't realize it was Brian Wu that hit it. Is he
Yeah.
okay?
They said he should be fine for a start. Hit him right in the knee.
In the knee? Damn.
So I actually think Gordon and Blue Ball are probably more regarded than France was at the time.
Yes.
I would say Spencer, Blue Ball Gordon, and then JP.
Yeah, as far as the tiers,
From tiers
was
of
expected
of expectation.
Yeah.
What is being a chicken little meat? The sky's falling.
Myers 2024 Savant page versus 2025 is an insane glow up.
She
Valid. I cannot find who this guy is that we signed. Who said that? Somebody find me
Chandler
the name.
did.
Chandler did not tweet anything about this guy.
We signed a guy from the White Sox
Today?
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Andrew, yeah, I mean, I'm saying it without saying it. It's not good. He's
Greg Jones.
done. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Me and Greg Jones.
Brian over in IG asked, when does Javier come back? I don't think Javier pitches this year. I'd be very surprised in the sense of they have a ton of money allocated to Javier starting next year. When that big extension, obviously
I'm more
that
optimistic.
kicks. You think
if he's already throwing, the timeline of like starting to throw to being ready is like at max 3 months, even. That's September.
But what's throwing subjective? Me and you playing catch in the office is throwing.
I know, but like usually when a pitcher's rehabbing and they start to throwing, even if it's just tossing.
So this is where I'm at.
I think it depends on the team.
But this is I think we have to view it in a asset allocation mindset. Javier was injured, missed last year, and missed this year, correct? His extension bought out ARB2 and ARB3. Last year he made $7.4 million, didn't throw a pitch until obviously he did and then got injured.
Yeah.
Javier's getting $10.4 million this year. He's getting $21.4 million next year and $21.4 million in 2027. They're not going to jeopardize an injury this year, a setback this year. He doesn't pitch until 2028 when he's a free agent. They're not going to jeopardize 42.
But that's just assuming that that's a danger. I mean, if he's ready.
No, it is a clear and present danger. Shout out
not
to,
if you're ready. Not like
that movie reference.
That was a good movie reference. But like if
you trust this Astros staff, the medical staff in the process?
I mean, sure, but I'm like here or there. I don't know if it's always their fault. It's just the nature of the game and the pitch clock. I'm not blaming them for. I don't think they're hurting our players.
I don't. I think the process is needs to be reworked, and I don't think if you're paying someone $42.8 million in the next 2 years, you're not going to jeopardize 2 months.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I say, I can see where you're coming from with jeopardizing, and that's like if we're trying to rush him back at the end of September for the playoffs, sure. But if the natural timeline leads to him being ready to go on a rehab assignment at like the end of August, early September, I feel like I don't want to jeopardize it. Like that's a whole month and a half. Like that's plenty of time to take your time bringing him back.
I don't know, Jim.
And like I said, it depends on the team's record. If they're in the fight, they're absolutely gonna be like, okay, if he's ready. But there's a difference between rushing back and then just following the natural timeline.
As a business and as a company, you should not operate in the go get someone else. You cannot operate in the
sure, but also to your point of sunken money, they're paying them this year. They want to get some value out of them.
$10.4 million is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, but they're paying him something.
I don't know.
They want to. I'm just saying if he's ready. I have no idea. I'm just saying if it's September 20th and they're still questioning to put him on a rehab assignment, then no, it's over. But if the natural progression and his normal healthy way to come back, and it's the end of August and he's like ready to go on a rehab assignment, I don't think they're going to be like, all right, we're done for the year. If he's ready, like,
I don't know.
Why would you?
What's up, Roy? Great question by Roy. Andrew Haney via trade from Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh's in a fire sale, man.
Yeah, Haney's definitely going to be on a different team.
Yeah.
I I don't like Heaney. I've never liked Andrew Heaney.
You're not. You have never been a big Heaney. I like Heaney stuff. I think
know.
it plays in the Astros lab. Dan says
You're
we have
probably
11
right.
starters on the 40,
Yeah.
4 on the 60, 2 on the 15.
Yeah, it's awful.
And also future Astro, Justin Verlander on the IL for San Francisco.
Is he?
Yeah. Peck.
Oh my god.
Sosa asks, isn't Uwalo supposed to be a badass? He is. He's a strikeout badass. Looks like Javier has the ride. Walks is a big problem. That whip is. I'm gonna look at that whip real quick. Pause.
Check out that whip.
Jeez Louise.
For down Ronel, Javier, and Garcia for the season, who can we recreate them? Who can use to recreate them in the aggregate?
Miguel, I gotta figure out how to say his last name. It's not. Well, I think I'm just saying it wrong. I'm gonna just keep saying it until someone proves me wrong. Miguel Uwala. He's sitting at 2-2 with a 3.86 ERA in the PCL. 28 innings pitched, 40 strikeouts.
That's healthy.
A whip of 1.4.
That's not healthy.
Not healthy. Big strikeout guy.
Sounds like another Lance.
In his career in the minor leagues, 345 innings pitched, 485 punchies. That plays.
Damn.
That plays. I'm really pumped about that guy. He's only 22.
Yeah. You think he comes up?
I think he comes up this year.
Yeah, I agree. On the guy the Astros picked up, shortstop, center fielder, right fielder, 27-year-old Greg Jones, signed him to a minor league deal. He's only had 8 career major league at-bats, but he has an 821 OPS in those 8 at-bats, which is 1 home run in 8 at-bats. Minors, he's a career 778 OPS guy. Played college at UNC. Had a 908 OPS at UNC. Yeah, kind of a long-time minor leaguer. 375 games in the minors with a 778 OPS. Currently this year, he had a 512 OPS in AAA, and then got 2 at-bats in the bigs. Struck out both at-bats, and then I guess they dropped him. So yeah, another scraping bottom of the barrel, but he is a switch hitter. He is an outfield shortstop utility switch hitter guy.
What's Robbie Grossman doing? There's got to be a lefty bat out there, right? There's got to be
I don't think there is, man. I don't think there is.
I think Robbie G's just on the couch right now.
Is he?
I do want to say this one thing, just like from a fresh perspective of injuries. I think Christian Javier being out was probably a good reset of his stuff. I think after 2022, the ride on the fastball was kind of going away, and it was a lot more cuts, and that led a lot more barrels. Go look at the Bomb Seager hit in Game 7. So maybe, out for a while, fresh restart, gets that ride back up. That makes Christian Javier, when he has that ride on the fastball, just so dangerous. But man, it'd be a pleasant. I've been, like I said, this is the year of accountability. I could be totally wrong about Christian Javier pitches this year, and I would want that. But I think they protect the $42.8 million.
Yeah, I don't think. I think they're
investment.
It's gonna be a slow rehab either way. They're gonna very much take their time. But if taking your time leads to him being ready early September, then
yeah, because you're right, little Cypher Bobcat.
If the Astros are gonna be out, though, absolutely, he's not pitching.
I saw Robbie Grossman beat Klein Collins in the state championship game. I was there.
He got his 10 years in
there. In the stands.
11-year big leaguer, 12-year technically big leaguer. Career, wow.
Yeah,
career OPS plus of 100
for Robbie.
Yeah, he is the replacement player,
and he's waiting for a call right now.
Yep.
Come on.
Come home.
Come home. I know. Hey, hop on 290, head on home.
It's so crazy that how often does that happen with the Astros where they have a guy his last year with Houston, he had a 31 OPS plus, a 467 OPS.
I forget Robbie Grossman was an Astros.
And then he went to the Twins, and the next year had a 828 OPS, and just continued to fucking. Astros slogan: "We can fix them. Don't need pitching, need runs." I'd agree to a point. I think the Astros can throw a patchwork rotation over the next month or so, and they can be good enough and keep the Astros within games. You just need to score runs. You need to score runs. Prayer Circle Hunter Brown goes diamond today on MLB The Show.
Roy,
how is he not diamond yet?
Yeah, well, they started him at silver 75, so now he's at 84 gold. So
why would they start him at silver 75?
Because they don't know ball.
Well, look how he performed the
don't know ball.
Second half of last year. He should have been a diamond by the end of last year.
They just announced the Team Infinity colorway they're doing.
Yeah,
drops today for the Astros. Guess who their player is?
Fucking Bagwell.
Brian Abreu.
Oh, that's actually cold.
But if they don't give him a sinker, he's going to be unplayable in the show.
He has no. Does he have a sinker?
In the video game, they just go 4-seam, 2-seam, change up.
That's probably. Wait,
they go 4-seam, 2-seam slider.
That 2-seam can work sometimes.
Yeah, but online it's tough.
They have to do something with one of Chaz, Zach, or Cam. Cam looking like he's going to be here to stay, so they need something with Chaz or Zach. I definitely do think that if the Astros make moves at the deadline, one of either Chaz or Zach is traded.
No.
I think Zach is potentially traded for a bigger deal, like an actual a big deal, or Chaz is traded as more of a smaller deal. Yeah, but you don't.
What? You think they move him?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
With how Jake and Cam look,
I think they could build around him.
Around Zach?
I think he's.
No, I do think they could, and they might want to. But I mean, they're not trading Cam Smith, and he's your right fielder.
Oh, correct.
And Jake is your center fielder, and currently Altuve is your left fielder. And especially if Yordan comes back, where is that getting at bats? And unless they're ready to move on from the Walker experiment by August or by the end of July, Zach has nowhere in the lineup to go. And if he has the value that he could have at the trade deadline, and you need an arm or you need a lefty bat or whatever, he might be our most valuable hitting prospect trade piece. So, who are the best repackaged modern Astros arms since leaving? What does that mean? Who's done better at other teams? Trying to think. Astros rarely have an arm leave the Astros and then perform better somewhere else. Usually it's hitters.
Charlie Morton.
I guess. Was it really better? It just kept kind of
beat us game 7.
That's true.
LCS.
It's valid.
I did not like what you said about trading DeZenzo.
Who?
Indy over at YouTube.
You shut your mouth. You're talking to me.
Who are the biggest repackaged? Austin says I like corn dogs. Roy's got 600 Browns. Damn, you're about to get a payday.
Roy's on my game. That's if I was playing MLB The Show this year, that's exactly what I'd be doing. Yeah. I'd probably be bothering you every week about I can't believe Hunter Brown's still. I'd be adding
When's
value.
the update?
When's the update? Dude, that was a grind.
You are feeding. I'm very surprised you haven't.
I'm staying
off
it. That ate up 200 hours of my time last April and May.
It's eating up all my retinas.
DeZenzo will be missed. Oh, Cionel Perez. Hey, Astros don't need another bullpen guy. What's up, boys from the middle of the Gulf? Hell yeah, dude.
Chad, you're in the middle of the Gulf right now?
You on a rig or
you on a
rig or you on a boat? It'll be the show.
Chad, take a photo. Take a photo of you in the middle of the Gulf.
Hell yeah. Who would we back up at first base if DeCenzo was traded?
Great question.
I mean, Caratini, technically. Is Framber going to find himself a contract on the Stros?
I don't think
No.
so, Jets.
I would put that at 5%.
Yeah, I would.
Potential. They are not. They're not giving.
I would say
Framber
this. I think the Astros are going to give him like a 3-year, $60 million offer that he'll reject. I don't know. I'm very curious.
They're gonna
What the market is for Framber Valdez.
They're gonna trade him, man.
No, they're not trading Framber Valdez. You can't now. You have half your pitchers at the VA.
That's if they suck. That's what. If they're out of the race, they're gonna trade him.
I don't think Crane has it in him.
I mean, they're not signing him. They know there's no way.
Well,
they don't want to sign him, and he is going to be worth more. The market is going to be high. As much as we personally know about that whole situation, the market for a lefty of his caliber
of innings, no, I 100% agree.
Going to be, especially with how healthy he's been over the years. Like that's rare this day and age.
What if it isn't? Chad, you're floating with the Sharks?
Hell yeah.
Salazar just, hey, look, this is where I'm at. I'm always team player. If you're up in the big leagues and you're getting big league paychecks.
Oh,
and you don't have to do nothing.
You're having a great time.
Brother Bear.
He's
Brother Bear and Sister Bear's out there, dude. Sign me the hell up. You're telling me you can pay me, I'm getting 808 prorated.
He's kind of, they're telling me
808 prorated, and all I gotta do is hug my teammates when they hit bombs and make sure the bubble gum's filled up.
Yep.
Make sure the Gatorade's tasting good.
Yep.
Shoo! Shoo! I'll be the best damn teammate you've ever seen. I'll be catching bullies.
Let's look at this. This is a good comp.
See, Dan, I do think Framber's ceiling is the Fried contract. 100%.
Which the Astros will never.
I don't
pay.
think the market is going. I think the market's going to freeze him out once things start.
I mean, it could happen where his agent is just bad.
No, his agent's good. I think he's going to get a payday. I don't know how the market's going to dictate. Okay, so let's also view it as this: all your free agents for this year are operating on a 1-year deal because you have a lockout looming in 2027.
Or you try and get the contract before the lockout and be.
Well, of course the agents are going to trade, but if I'm an owner and I'm a GM, I just got to wait out the masses.
Fried was 884 innings pitched with a 3.07 ERA last year before his contract. Framber is 951 innings pitched with a 3.32 ERA in his career so far, going into his contract year. So yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, what'd Fried get? He got like 200.
Fried got 195. No, Fried went over. Did Fried get 205?
It was right around 200.
Chocolate Thunder asks, is Greg Jones going to push Roger's spot? I don't know if Greg Jones is, but someone else is. I think it's getting time.
Is it going to be Bryce?
It may be Bryce Matthews.
I mean, it sounds like Dana loves Bryce, and when Dana loves a player,
hell or high water,
they're gonna get their shot.
They're gonna get their shot in the show.
They could be hitting 650 OPS in AAA, but if he's liking what he's seeing with the eyeball test, they're gonna be on this big league squad.
I've been so positive, and it's gotta be all the Excedrin I took from my bat. But if I can be negative for 1 second.
Okay. Sweetie, what is it? Switzerland? What did we say?
Switzerland? A Switzerland take? You just call me Sweetie?
Swedish
Sweetie take? No, it's a Switzerland take.
Yeah.
Is where anything you say is protected by international law.
Nobody can clip it.
No one can clip this.
If they do, it's held for liable. We're saying it right now.
Miss Toomey says 218 mil for max.
Yeah, it was 8 years, 218. So Framber can get 8 years, 200. I think.
Okay, so
7 years,
Switzerland take. Switzerland moment. A recession indicator. Sports recession indicator. Team signing and promoting homegrown talent. Like with Hayden and what you're going to see when Bryce comes up. He has to see the kid.
Corey Jolt getting 800 at-bats.
Yeah. Well, not even just like what your shot. It's
Yeah.
just when a sports team and organization, and then the platform that they're like Space City Home Network will promote is the Atascocita in the backyard.
He'll be on an episode of Astros Bases Loaded immediately.
Like anytime, like to me, that's like a sports recession indicator.
Interesting
Take.
I get that.
Yeah, that's just like, ugh.
We're not doing great. We don't have like a huge prospect, but here's this guy from your city that, we can push to you.
Yeah.
Like he might not be great, but he's from your city. Don't you root for him?
Yeah. Again, that's my Switzerland negative take. But other than that, the Excedrin's kicking in. I can move my back a little bit, so I'm positive.
We have to do the giveaway stuff. Before we get there, let's finish this Framber conversation. 218 for Max in 8 years. I think Framber could get
4/120.
Ooh, more than that. I was gonna say 6, like 150.
I think it's the AAV over the years. He'll be 31 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any pitchers, any teams going over 4-year contract.
Yeah, with how healthy he's been though.
Yeah, but
Fried had health issues going into it. Framber, when's the last time Framber?
No.
I know
what you're saying. Just don't even say
I'm just saying, like that's so rare.
No, I know that.
That's almost more valuable. That's like worth like 0.5 ERA.
I don't think the powers that be in the analytics department are gonna their computers aren't gonna say
that's valid.
That
yeah,
they're gonna see.
But I think there's
31.
There's gonna be an owner that's old school.
You see, yeah, that's where I'm at, Roy. 3. It's gonna be 3 with the high AAV with that 4th option. Yep.
I think there's going to be an old school owner out there that loves back in my day, every pitcher was throwing complete games, 150 pitches, and Framber is like of that mold of like.
I think Framber's going to be a Red Sox, and I don't see the Red Sox don't do the old school contracts. They'll do the 3.
I think he's going to be like a Tiger. They're going to like pair him up with School.
That's scary. That's scary.
Yeah,
I can see him being Met.
Yeah. I was thinking Met originally.
I see Mr. Uncle Cohen just saying here.
Yeah.
So
either way, no matter what happens, he's not going to be an Astro. The Astros aren't going to be paying him more than $30 million a year, and some team will.
They'll put the QO on him.
Yeah, for sure. You put the QO on him.
5/150. So what's that? 30? Around 30. I think subjectively we're all the same AAV, just different years.
Yeah, but he's either way. He's going to get a big contract that the Astros aren't going to give him. Unless what you said about unless the market is that frozen out because of the lockout looming, and he only gets a 1-year contract, and the Astros offer him like 1 for 30, and he's like, okay, maybe. But yeah. Let's get
speaking of giveaways.
Yeah,
no one reached out. Last Friday we did Fantasy Score. It was Christian Walker.
I can't remember. I think 1 or 2 people called it to be Christian Walker.
So show proof.
Those 1 or 2 people.
They never reached out.
I didn't see reach out. I'll check the DMs again.
Reach out.
But proof is everything.
You have to show proof.
You can't. And I'm not going to call anybody out, but just for reference, you have to show proof that you actually sent the message.
The message.
We had somebody that like had it typed out, but didn't hit send. So I'm like, you could have just typed every player's name out and taken a screenshot of it. So I'm like, you have to hit send. Because that's how I would think. If I'm trying to get a little giveaway, I type out every name, screenshot, name, screenshot, name.
You are a dirty dog, dude.
Yes, I am, dude.
You're a dirty dog.
That's why we have to. What is it? You have to catch to know them. You have to catch them, whatever. Like to catch a thief.
You're catch me if you can. I can't put you to prison, but I'm going to hire you to be the FBI to find these other people.
Dude, I'm like Leo.
Let's not. You're more like Frank. Started with the C. Frank. Because it was close to his name on The Departed. His character.
Oh, his character's name in the. Yeah, I mean it's a real person.
Yeah, I know it's a real person. I've seen the movie.
South Oklahoma Framber. Ugh, I would hate that. It's gonna be Dodger.
Frank Abagnale Jr.
Yeah, Abagnale. Yeah. Guillermo. Well, too late. I don't feel safe around Josh anymore. So this week's giveaway.
a signed Mike Tyson glove plus H. Emerson one tank top.
Yeah, I forgot to grab the tank.
I forgot the tank. Tank's in the other room.
Actually,
So
right next to you there, and that red or that orange one behind.
So tank top giveaway plus a signed Mike Tyson glove.
All right.
And what we're gonna do?
Well, we thought of this week. This one's a lot more fun.
There's gonna be different. It's not gonna be about one game.
It's gonna be an all week thing.
So
we can all talk shit about it.
From Friday to next Thursday, that is 6 games.
Yeah, I won the giveaway technically, so tank top's mine. I was calling Walker. I told everybody to pick Walker.
You did say that. You did say that. The giveaway is going to be predict the Houston Astros record of 6 games, starting with tonight, going through next Thursday. That's 6 games for a Mike Tyson signed glove and a H. Helmers Everyone original tank top. Not player worn, but players have worn. Just not that variant.
Yeah.
What is the Astros record? They have
6 games.
Obviously 3 with Seattle,
and then 3 with
I don't know, Jim.
Athletics. So 2 division series. So what's the Astros record going to be? I called that they would sweep Seattle. I'm still staying on that. I called that last week, or last show. Staying on that. And then, I guess technically it's only 2 with the Athletics. It's only a 2-game series. That's so weird. 2 with the Athletics and 1 with Tampa Bay.
Okay, yeah.
I think they split it with the Athletics and they win the game against Tampa Bay. So I'm calling a 5.
You're on 5-1.
5-1. Oh,
wow! All right, get your guesses in right now. 6 games, 3 with Seattle, 2 with the Athletics, formerly known as the Oakland Athletics, formerly known as Prince, and 1 with the Rays.
5 your guesses in. 4-2, 4-2. We got a lot of positive people. You could go the opposite way and be negative and have a better chance to win.
Yeah, well, first Dad's stealing gift cards, now Josh stealing shirts.
Hey, we know ball.
Hey,
we keep getting stuff right.
This is Stump the Schwabs.
Oh, our first negative turtle was 2-4.
Starting tonight. So
it's 6 games.
6 games
from today till the Tampa Bay game next Thursday night. All right, that's 6 games. Yep.
Yes.
4-2, 5-1. A lot of 5-1s and 4-2s. So if that's correct, then we're gonna have a lot of names on the wheel. A 3-3. I think it was the first 3-3, or second 3-3, because somebody else did that. Let's see who else said that. Sosa. So we got Sosa and Indy at 3-3. We got Roy, Lazy Boy, and Christopher at 4-2. We have Josters, Noberto, and Andrew and Ethan at 5-1. So it's a good spread. I think somebody said 6-0. Oh, Kush said 6-0. Yeah. I don't think anybody said 1-5. If somebody wants to throw that out there, and I hope you're not right, but if you are,
I'm gonna go 3-3.
You going 3-3?
I'm gonna go 3-3.
I think the Athletics are way better than they're kind of shit in the bed right now, but they're a scary team.
I think Oakland, formerly known Prince, the Athletics they are the key to the West. If you want to win the West, you have to have a winning record against the Athletics. That's where I'm at. Andrew,
read my comment from the top of the show.
That's a lot of scrolling, Andrew.
Realistically speaking, we need to see how this team performs over the next weeks or so. If we can say if we're back or not. That being said, Bob motherfuckers, Jose Tuve, it's the GOAT.
That's actually fire. That's actually fire.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, that was worth scrolling. Garrett thinks they're going to be 3-3.
Indy has 3-3. Cade has 4-2. Tia has 4-2.
Oakland can be scary. Yeah, I mean, they have a really good offense that playing at Minute Maid.
Wow, dude.
Daikin Park.
Really? It's dead naming?
Yeah, my bad. Playing at Daikin, I think we're going to see some pop from that Athletics lineup. I think Shea Langoliers.
Baylor Bear.
Yep. And then
Butler and Rooker
Butler,
and
Rooker,
Jacob Wilson and
Soderstrom,
Kurtz and Soderstrom.
Dude,
and
it's a
they
nasty
have
little
a
offense.
good. They have a good.
It might be a little slugfest. Depending on how I think.
P-Car over on IG says 4-2. Make sure you screenshot your guesses. Make sure you
everybody
screenshot your
make sure
guesses.
You screenshot your guess.
It is on you. It is on you. And then on Thursday, if you're correct, make sure you DM us, and then you can get put on the wheel to spin for the Mike Tyson glove signed, boxing glove, and then the tank top. Summer's here, ladies and gentlemen. Summer is here. I don't know if you've been outside. It's hot. It's warm. It's not fun. We got 72 hours of spring. Now it's 100. Turtle Astros. Yeah, the bats do have a hard time. Well, a lot of positivity with Brian Wu and Luis Castillo still.
Yeah,
there's a
lot.
There's
so
a
many
lot
people
of there's a lot of positive vibes there.
This is a tough series with Seattle. That's probably at least 2 losses in there. If I wanted to be realistic,
but you're not.
I'm not. I called them to sweep.
He called a sweep and didn't want to shake the bet.
I think the one loss they have here is the day game against the Athletics, which we'll be at. So that's probably our fault.
We are going to be there.
That's usually because Hunter Brown's.
You guys have to calculate that. We're going to the day game.
Yeah, that's a loss.
And we're like 1-3 in day games.
Just counting last year,
we're
1-5.
Are we
on the end of last year?
If you keep going, we may be like 2-25 in day games.
Oh man,
the Crawford boys aren't on a good streak. So maybe you guys should calculate us going to a game. Also, recency. And he's right. Is recency bias coming off a 9-2 win?
Well, usually that means they suck the next game.
Yeah, I know it's a tricky spot.
Yeah,
that's why we thought of a week-long record to try to.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Everybody can kind of play along, talk shit to each other on Twitter.
I don't know about Houston versus everyone, but we can make some H-Town versus everyone speedos for the summertime.
H-Town versus everyone speedo in the summertime. Yeah, time to write the ship.
Don't live stream games this week. Time to write the ship.
We won't be, so that's good for the team.
How do we feel about the Astros giveaway tonight? Jordan Shooting Stars jersey. Yeah, sick. If anyone gets an extra, let me know.
Yeah,
I'll take one.
I'd love to have
I'll take one
here in the studio.
I'll take one.
Speaking of Jordan, does he exist?
He's Kaiser Soze.
He's gonna walk into the clubhouse with a limp, and then all of a sudden it's straight.
Just like that.
Gone.
He's gone. I'm concerned. Still concerned. Very concerned.
Yeah. I don't feel like there's been any improvement. Because if there was, we'd be seeing him.
Once again, also the updates we get are so subjective.
Yeah.
Hitting in the cage with the coach. Is that full BP? Is that soft toss? Is it a full bucket? Is it 3 rounds? Is it 2 swings and I'm all right? Let's try it. You know what I mean? So it's the subjectivity of unknown updates.
It's all been Fugazi.
Fair dust.
The guy that A's just caught up is probably going to go off against us.
Yeah, Kurtz had 2 bombs last night.
Did he really?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude! The A's, if they get some pitching in a MLB stadium, they might be good in a couple of years.
You know who they should? You know who they should go get Framber? They got Sevy.
I worry about Framber in California.
I worry about Framber everywhere.
Or imagine if Framber went to Miami.
No. Call the United Nations.
That'd be an international incident.
Call the Coast Guard.
Happen. Jesus.
Joester says Astros are 5-0 this season when I go, including that Friday night games against the Rangers. That's strong.
That's really strong.
Kush, you're going the game, right?
What's your record?
What's your record? All right, that's a positive. And Kush is 4-1.
Josters, we need you to go buy tickets right now to go to every game in this homestand. This is a long homestand.
This is a long. I love a good homestand.
We should maybe reach out to a player or two while they're home. Try and get somebody on this next week.
Yeah. Hunter owes this one. No, they can't come on the show.
Oh yeah. Well, let's not put that out there. Julio Rodriguez is still day to day, right? Yeah.
I think so. I never
I don't
saw an
think he's
update. Was there ever an update on J-Rod?
What was it? They didn't say.
Back?
It was in batting practice.
Bless you.
So it was non-contact. It was
Get the
something
demons
with
out.
something with a swing. So people were guessing oblique or hamstring or I don't know. But yeah, it happened during batting practice. He wasn't feeling right. So it's something with the swing motion, which tells me it's non-contact, which tells me it's not. He's not going to be back today. Going to the game Sunday. All right. Sunday day game. That's a W. Any plans to do in-park Apollo food tour content during the summer games? I did have an idea to do something like that. I'll send it to you.
Okay, we are going to do, well, the boys, not me.
Back stiffness. Gotcha.
The boys are going to do a 999 challenge.
Yeah, we got to do that again. Bring that back. Coach, you going to do the 999 challenge?
I will not do it. I will not do it. I threw up last time.
I think everybody threw up. I almost threw up and I only ate 3 because I was just.
My 7th dog was ice cold, and because
at some point they stopped selling them, right? They started selling out.
No, I bought the other 3 were hot that I had bought, and the 4th one was cold. And you imagine biting your 7th hot dog and it's ice cold. I'm telling you, you could have got every trade secret out of me. I would have been whistling Winn-Dixie. I would have been. You got to get out of the spot, boys, because I'm telling the people that kidnapped me everything.
When is Dollar Dog? It's Wednesday nights?
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights?
So I think it's been Dollar Dog night.
I always get a mix up whether it's Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know why. So this Tuesday.
We're not. I mean, no, we need to prepare everyone.
Get in there.
I pulled my back and you pulled your hamstring. You think we're just springing upon everyone like, hey, guys, in 48 hours, you have to eat 9 dogs?
Okay. White Sox game, June 10th.
Sure.
It gives us some time. That's the next one after that.
I'm saying
we could wait till the 24th.
I'm saying sure, but I'm not competing.
No, you don't have to compete.
I'm gonna do the bit where
John and Garrett are already talking shit back and forth.
Yeah,
about
they are.
So they're in. We just got to find a couple others. 24th of June is the Phillies game, so John will be there in his.
We
Phillies
should actually
gear.
do that for the. I don't think we're gonna take away from his viewing of his 2.
He might be down. I don't know. We'll talk. We got to get some people on board. I want to get as many people as possible. If y'all are down,
should we do a community 999?
I'd love to
challenge.
I'd love to. You just DM us if you're down. We're gonna
have to wear a white shirt.
Yeah,
we bring the Sharpie.
Yeah, what we do is have everybody wear white shirts, and then we write on their dog challenge, and then we tally on your shirt how many you got. We'll do dogs on the front, beers on the back.
Damn, it's a bar. Okay, yeah, it'll be an Apollo sanctioned event.
Oh, I guess a charity stream. We could do it like here on stream, but it's more fun at the ballpark.
It's fun at the park.
Yeah, I like that idea though, Guillermo. Maybe we hold that for.
I hate that
later in the season. What you just hate Guillermo?
I'm just throwing up on stream.
Yeah, going to Hello Kitty night. Pull me an e-girl patty. All right. Going back to last year, I was undefeated going to Astros games, 8 until I went to the DeGrom Hunter game.
No,
damn. Cade, I would chalk that up as a
baseball.
As like
that's baseball.
I don't think that's on you.
Yeah, that's baseball. Dude, we're already an hour.
It's an hour. Holy shit.
Hour already. All right, last chance to get your guesses in. Mike Tyson signed boxing glove. Tank top, H-Town versus everyone. 6 games. The next 6 games in the homestand. Guess the record.
We got 50 in here right now. Look at that.
Dude, we've been peaking at the numbers.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thanks for everyone tuning in.
9 El Tiempo Ritas.
We are not. No, we will be liable. We will have a civil lawsuit against us.
Somebody would.
And I will tell you, you will win because we have no money. We will not be able to afford any of that.
What do you want? You need my shirt? I'll give you my shirt.
I'll give you another Mike Tyson signed card because we are not promoting that whatsoever.
No, we do not
condone
to drink 9 El Tiempo.
We don't even say that out loud. That's like saying the boogeyman's name 3 times. We do not condone that behavior. We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Get your guesses in. Astros have next 6 games. Guess the record. Screenshot it. Make sure you have it screenshotted. And then if you're right, DM us and you'll be on the wheel. I don't know where the wheel went.
Yeah.
Wheels.
I think you're, yeah.
We'll find it.
But other than that,
next week.
Thanks for tuning in to the Friday live show. We'll be back recapping the Seattle series. We'll look out for that episode of Beyond the Diamond dropping on Monday. Shout out to Big Three Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint, 13 location the 14 seconds to open up soon. Wing Joint using Buddy Man Mix Margarita Mix. It's the weekend. Get you some at HEB, Total Wine, Specs, and Kobe Stevens, KobeStevens.com. Use code Apollo at checkout. Golf wear, outdoor wear, everything in between. Head over to Kobe Stevens. So shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like button and peace. See you guys Monday. Go Astros.
Monday.
Peace. Love you guys.